Nobody, welcome back. Alright, it's about to get dicey. Okay, so I think we're going to start doing egg. Because we've got a lot of nurglings already. I think. I mean, how many... So we've got 2 nurglings available. I think that's okay for now. Hey, thanks so much for the follow. I appreciate it. Yeah, we're good. So let's go ahead and start working egg. Just because if it spreads to somebody else, we could get the minus 25% movement, so that'll stop them from backdooring us as much. And also, like I said, the green one is really good. You always want to have one on Kugath, because he's heavily discounted. As I said before, because these places could get sacked, we're going to go ahead and just pass on this so we don't lose any opportunity cost. Or not opportunity, but like, just so that we're not losing anything. If they sack it, whatever, we can just take it back. It's not a huge deal. Yeah, there they go. Port.
I'm the one in charge around here.
And they just magically show up as soon as I leave. They dash in without having vision, but it is what it is. Alright, so what we can do, though, is... This is another benefit of having 2 dudes here. We can attack with him, sack it, and then occupy it with this person, and then run this one back up here. So if they take this, then I can probably retake it next turn. Actually, I don't want to sack it because it's a port, so what we can do then is... just barely move up. Now this means that he's going to get most of the experience, which kind of sucks, but this will allow us to run back up here. Yeah. Because we don't want to, you don't want to sack tier 1 ports. It just costs too much money to repair them. Alright. So Kugat's gonna miss out on a little bit here, but I mean, you still get partial experience. It's not like you don't get anything, but this is a little dangerous. You gotta be careful because if they kill this Lord before the reinforcements arrive, I think it gets rid of all the reinforcements. So you need to be cautious, but like on a siege of a town, usually they don't come out. It is going to give them more time to get supplies and build towers and barricades and stuff like that. Barricades are honestly far more annoying than towers are most of the time, unless it's like cannon towers. But we're just trying to preserve as much movement speed as possible so we can go up there and take it back from the dwarves if we have to. Hopefully they don't sack and then dash over toward our next port. That would be like their most annoying move they could do. If that happens, I mean, we'll deal with it. Like I said, it's better just to go ahead and get try to solidify the southern border and then fight everyone to the north if we have to. I think they can shoot through this with this thing. Possibly could shoot through like a window or something, but I don't think so. Okay, then we want to try to just wrap around to the right if we can and just try to push our way into this area. Oh, I didn't realize their little projectiles actually do decent damage to it. Okay, that's actually kind of useful. Well, then we've got another tower over here. These flies are pretty good at like taking out towers, which is handy. I could slow them or something, but whatever. God, dude, they are just melting these Nurglings, man. God, they repaired the towers. How'd they repair that tower so fast? That's actually annoying, so that's Flock of Doom. Oh my god, AoE magic! No! They found the hard counter to Nurgle. Oh my god, they're firing on me with these ranged units. They're using one of the best AoE spells in the game against early units. Flock of Doom just raining on me with towers, and now these aren't the strongest things in the world, but they're okay. They're about to hit me with another Flock of Doom. Man, that's brutal. Okay, we need to be a little bit more careful. I thought for some reason, I thought I had the healing. I guess that's, I'm doing a, forgot their name. The Prince, Demon Prince. And we have Fleshy Abundance in that campaign. So, kind of thinking they were doing Fleshy Abundance. Okay, well I need to be doing, do I not have him marked? 9. Okay, we need to be doing more of this, and I was trying to save the magic for Fleshy Abundance. They've cast like 4 or 5 flocks of doom on me so far. Okay, we need to take the wasps out. Just run them out of the fight at this point. It's taking too much heat. Boys, run the hell out now. Why is it still down here? Leave. Stop fighting these. I mean, the AI on those wasps is pretty annoying. It's probably just gonna die. Are these dudes just like not running yet or dead? What the fuck? Get out! Excuse the language, but like seriously. Why are they not running? Like none of them are caught. They're just literally standing around. They're gonna get deleted, aren't they, by towers because they refuse to run. Yeah, I think they're gonna go bye-bye. I mean, we don't need them, but yeah, they're done because they just would not leave. One of them was caught for a second, but like that last little bit, they were not. We might get one back. How is this clown not dead yet? Like, we don't have a ton of our super valuable stuff yet. I guess we just try to push this out. Yeah, they got rounded off. So I say you shouldn't even mess with anything that's like not Nurglings. You notice the Nurglings don't take any damage. It's everything else that's taking damage. Okay, well, mission accomplished. You cheesed me out of the plague drones. Those things cost about as much as 3 Nurglings, though, and I just do not think they're as good as 3 Nurglings, especially early on in the game. That's a huge problem. It's like, yes, the flying is good, but the towers, they're just a sitting duck for towers or archers a lot of times. I mean, they are nice for, like, going and killing archers a little bit. Right, like killing quarrelers for the dwarves would be handy, but we can just send some Nurglings out there on them too, probably. Just tie them up. So we're gonna go with this. Plague duration plus 100%. And then chance of spreading a plague plus 50%. I probably maybe should have waited a turn to put the plague on Kugath so that we get the extra 100% on him, but extra Nurglings are pretty good. I do want Unholy Resilience though, because that's 30% replenishment. Okay, so it's either Corruption or Serve and Die. I think Serve and Die. Or Serve or Die. So we'll get that for some extra replenishment. So we could get one more Toad if we wanted to, or we could just go for more Nurglings.
More plague splitters are useful.
How much is it? It's 10%.
I must find you.
I think I'm gonna run up there as fast as I can.
Welcome to my lab.
Okay. Stormvrak. Yeah, it's not gonna have much in the way of defense. We're looking on growth. Not phenomenal yet. Does this give growth? No, so we might need some growth buildings early on. So upgrading the main towns is pretty important. 'Cause it gives you more infections every turn, but it also gives you a better garrison. That unlocks Plague Grid, but I don't know how you get... Oh, you have to have resources, so you have to get like lumber, marble, that type of stuff. Then that gives you more Plague Grid, I think, is how that works. Or maybe it's cultists, I can't remember. Either way. Okay, so we could go ahead and start this if we really wanted to in their capital, but I kind of want to just wait and see how this is going to shake out, because in theory they could sack this, dash over here, sack this, dash over here. Like, they might be able to sack everything on the way over, so we'll have to see how it goes. Okay. Who is this? Oh, this is the Lord, Herald Nurgle. Okay. Trying to get the discount. And then most people have plagues. Oh, the ogres are actually hitting it, and the dwarves are reinforcing, huh? Alright, well, we'll play some defense for a little bit here. That's interesting. So, the dwarves are reinforcing this, and then they might dash and go for our port. So we can take this back from the ogres, and then we'll have to go over and deal with the dwarves. That means if they take this, I would not get replenishment on Kugath this turn, but it's fine. I don't think we'll win this. I mean, we could stop the ogres. I don't know what happens if we wipe the ogres. If we like kill every last ogre, if the dwarves would get it or not. Okay, yes, this is actually the best one. We're gonna lose still, but this is the best defensive town, I think, or certainly one of them. I don't know if I was talking about this in this video or another video, but basically this place you can get 2 towers and this to help you out in that area. Oh, nice. They're not even starting units over here. They're starting way over there. That's perfect. Okay. And all of this ties with this right here, which is pretty easy to choke off and defend. Both of these towers. And then you can also get a tower over here. You can actually get 2 that are tied with this place as well. So you have 4 different towers where they could, if they try to come down this hallway, they're eating all that fire, and if they try to come over here, they're eating all that fire and going into this choke point. So really, really strong. Now, do we have... Nice, a magic tower for 900. That's huge. We only start with 500 though. Wow, so you have like some of the best towers in the game. It's explosive magic towers at all ranks. That's insane. And it poisons? Geez, 75, so 265 base, and then you've got splash and explosive. That's so freaking good, I think. It's so much better than missile towers, I believe. Arrow towers. What kind of these do we have? Speed and attack, missile resist, range, leadership plus 10. Doesn't say how much armor we have here. Yeah, 10,000 health is really good. 500. And they should be able to fire on them, I think. Yeah, it's looking pretty good. Now, what's the difference between that and the more expensive one? 265 base, 185 base. Missile damage. Okay, but that's times 2, so it fires 2 things. Times 4, so that fires 4 things. Okay. So it's basic, it's like more, or it's less damage against like wards or whatever, but more against, like, spread out against. You're done with TV? Okay. There's a button on the front. If you just press near the bottom, look, you'll see a little button. Just press that button. Just feel for it on the bottom of the TV. Okay, do we go for a 6er or do we go for the big one?
You mean this one?
Okay, I guess let's go for this one.
Oh, you mean this one?
Just leave it on for now. I'll turn it off in a little bit. It's okay.
Well, I'm going to off it.
Okay. Could do a little 300 here. Do I save for the 500? I mean, you get, like, they're gonna be here before. I think I'm gonna try for the 500. I think we're gonna get it completed. It's on the TV itself, not on the remote. Okay, hey, Rory, listen. Daddy's working, okay? Daddy will do it in just a second. Okay. See if I can... I'm not sure about this line of sight. I think we'd be able to fire and hit a lot of this stuff if I go like right here with another one. That tower see a reasonable amount? This one might be able to. This one's already firing on him. What is this one tied to? Okay, it's tied to that one, so we don't want to do that. What is this one tied to? Wow. It's tied to the top? Oh my gosh. Or it might be tied to a center thing. I mean, we might be able to win this. It's possible. Dude, these towers are so strong. Like, what the hell? I didn't even realize how strong these towers are on Nurgle. It costs like 900 gold to get cannon towers with Ogres, and then with the Demon Prince, I don't even think it's like 1,300 to get cannon towers. This place is like insanely defensible compared to most other towns, especially with these types of towers. What got destroyed? Oh, victory point. It's almost ready. Oh yeah, it does apply that slow to him. I forgot it's also got poison on it. It's hilarious. I'm not as worried about the Slayers. It's because Nurglings are so good against them. Oh, that looks delicious. Wait, how did that die? Okay, I guess that was associated with a different one that I wasn't thinking of. Okay, hang on, honey. Anything else, anywhere else we can build things? I guess we can build some right here if we really want to. We could upgrade the towers at some point. Oh, they're actually just straight up firing on this, huh? Okay. Let's thin these dudes out a little bit. Maybe some people will go for that. Okay, yeah, they're done. They're not going to be able to take this out, I don't think. It's getting close. They might get it with, like, their last couple of shots. I can replace it. Okay, can't rebuild it for a little bit. Okay, can't shoot that one. You can upgrade them, but the problem is if you upgrade them, it takes time. So they're like offline for like 30 seconds. And I just don't want to lose the shots right now. Okay, yeah, some of them are actually attacking this wall. They're like hard trying to go for my dude. No, they're trying to go for this. Yeah, makes sense. No. Where's dude? Okay, I thought my dude was, not want them to get into this if I can help it, so we don't get threatened here. Might cause a chain break, maybe, with the terror. They take enough leadership penalties. They're all running. We got it, boys. Nurgle's horrible. Oh my god. Oh, they're so bad. How the hell are they supposed to defeat a 20 stack and an extra 4 stack with a garrison of 6 units that's at half health? My god, dude. I didn't even realize they have cannon towers at 500 gold. Like, that alone is absolutely insane as far as, like, town defense. I don't want to chase them because we do need to kill them, but I don't want to take friendly fire from a lot of this stuff. This is, like, the craziest town you could just about draw up to defend. Like, all these 2 towers over here can also hit over here. These can, like, almost hit the whole map. These can almost hit the whole map. They have to run all the way through this and, like, down this, like, gauntlet of death where they're getting, like, bombarded by 3 different towers that not only do AoE splash damage at 500, but they also apply a slow. It's just, like, absolutely nutty. just how ridiculous the Nurgle defense is. Honestly, I didn't have the strategy down the first time. That's why I don't mind doing this a second time. First of all, like I said, they're my favorite, but I've also learned so much, and I still continue to learn some about just how strong Nurgle is, because I was just like, in the past, I would think there's no way I can win this. I'm just going to try to, with those ogres, like, put 2 towers right here and just try to defend this area, just see if we can kill 5 or 6, and then just give up on the rest. But the way this layout works, like I said, it's just incredibly powerful. I think this is the best map for defense. If you just, like, hold this up here, get these 2 towers. Because that's 4 towers that are all connected with one choke point, where, like, 2 of them are completely walled off. Now, sometimes the enemy will put units out here and come in here, but that's still good, because you can defend this choke while the towers are pounding them, and you can defend here. So, just really strong. We're not ending it because they're going to get to run away, so we're just trying to shoot as many as we can. Okay, well that's gonna make the opening of this campaign much easier then. Like I said, it's not like a massive deal if they take it, because if they occupy it, I can just take it back. The bigger deal, okay, we got their lord too. The bigger deal is if they sack it and then run for your port. That's a bigger problem. I mean, it's still not the end of the world, but it's annoying. Unreal defense. I mean, yeah, I played it all right. I played all right in that defense, but let's be honest, most of that's the freaking towers being OP in this map. Again, if this is your first campaign, not every faction has that. A lot of them will start with arrows at the 500 spot, and then you have to pay a bigger amount to get to the splash damage, and most of them do not have the slowdown bonus, right, where it slows them by 15%. I see no heroes here, only pawns playing their roles. Prove me wrong. I mean, that's like some freaking Battle of Thermopylae style stuff going on there. Not quite that extreme, but... The towers killed, like, I don't even know, 1,000 of those. I killed maybe 200. Does that even add up to 100? I don't even think that's 100. I can't do all that math in my head, but I'm pretty sure it's less than 100. So the towers just literally killed everybody. 500 gold towers. So yeah, it's the ogres. Their first one is arrows, and you have to pay 900, I believe, to get the cannons. And then with demons of chaos, I think you have to get to 1,300 before you get cannons. And so it's just like little arrows that just like hit one unit at a time and have no splash. Oh wow, they all got rounded off. That's awesome. So we get some gold for that. We don't get any experience, but I'll take the gold, the infections, and not losing my town any day of the week. Yeah, I really want the infections early. Keep those plagues rolling. Feel free to clip that if you want, and just send that over to any other content creator that says that Nurgle's weak. I give you my blessing. Okay, the brown note. Oh god, do I even want to read this? Lingering fever-racked death, however unusually enterprising Tallybrand drift. Chilling dirge in the hitherto unheard frequency. Loosens the bowels. Oh my god. Okay. we are free to go ahead and start upgrading stuff if we want. Alright, we got the plague here. The bonus plague. Okay, so we've only got one more turn on egg. Where's the line? I think it's right here. Now, how many more units? It didn't say that the ogres were eliminated. Okay. So they have no more towns, but I think usually they have a tent over here, so they'll have, like, one more group coming in. So we'll just stay on our property here. Alright. Then I think we'll give him one more egg. Okay, we finished the tech. Take the growth. And then I think we'll just do the cyst growth.
In power, grandfather's children.
Okay. Okay, and then we'll do Plague Cauldron on Kugath. Pox. How did Pox already spread that much? It's pretty nice. Yeah, I do like egg also. I guess it spread from my town to different people. Now, if you have different plagues going on, sometimes they override each other, and I'm not entirely sure like how that happens. Oh no! Okay, I'll check it out in just a second. Rot is good though. God, that's so, the physical resist is good. I mean that's solid if we are going to take on some tough towns like Tzeentch, but I also want like to get that 250 gold sack. I'm taking out Tzeentch stuff. The replenishment is so big though. Mucus runs, yeah. So I'm gonna go ahead and overwrite this. The main reason I'm doing that is because we get double the duration because we have the entire province. So now it's 6 turns. So it's like, yeah, we're overriding 1, but we're getting 6 instead of 3 turns. So I think that's probably worth. Alright, and then I think we'll go ahead and repair that at this point, now that we know it's like super defensible. And then we could just go ahead and get growth everywhere. I tend to like that strategy. We could also put another growth over here if we wanted to. How much longer does this have? Rot. So that's for Nurglings. We don't have any over here yet.
I think it turned off.
Oh no. Okay, I'll go ahead and put the growth over here.
Just like I wanted.
Just like you wanted. Okay, good. I'll go ahead and plague that. Make sure we get that extra growth going, and that could spread to some of these other places. So most of the time, in most of these places, we want Rancid Aloe and this military building, and then we have room for one more, so it could be the growth building. I think right now, turboing up the growth is good, because upgrading it is also good. You get a bigger garrison, and you get more money per turn when you upgrade it. You get another building slot. I think it's more corruption. Yeah, I mean, we're already going to be at 100 corruption, so that doesn't matter. You also get more infections per turn. which 1 or 2 per turn is not a huge deal. But I think just turboing up and trying to get everything to 3 growth is probably where we want to be at this point. Now that we're hopefully relatively secure. Growth building there, and then we can put one over here. And like I said, once we're like tier 3 everywhere, we can also sell it for like 1,600 and replace it with the Plague Bearer buildings when we need to. Okay, but yeah, let's just go into like turbo growth mode here. Yeah, they've moved, we're good here. Yeah, that's fine. I think we're good, okay. So we need... You can get some extra stuff. I think I'd rather just have 15 wins of magic. Let's go like right here. 10% I think is what's needed. Before I move, let me make sure no one's attacking over here. Siege corruption, okay, but we're not seeing any raiding. So I don't know where those ogres are, but they're not near us. Okay. Crocodrop's coming up with a huge stack. Now if they hit the port, upgrade our main town. If they hit the port, that could be annoying. I don't know what the garrison looks like at the port, but we might be able to deal with them. It looks... I'm not sure which port they go into either, but we have to make a move here and take these dwarves out. Okay.
No one tells a tyrant what to do. That disease weaver.
So we're going to try to hit this, and then he can occupy this. He's just going to be my little occupier, probably. Then he can occupy this, and then we'll try to take out this tent, and then we'll probably have to loop back around and go deal with Crocodrop, potentially. Yeah, nobody likes you when you Nurgle. You start just spreading plagues everywhere. This doesn't go over super well with a lot of people. Okay, next.
Perhaps you could spare me a biopsy sample.
Military access. Are we already friends with them? There's a chance I could try to go for them at some point. How strong are they? They're not that strong. I'm gonna pass. Because it's not a non-aggression, but it's treated as like a friendly alliance kind of thing. Okay, so they want to go for Dark Oak Wharf instead. Yeah, because it is injured. Alright, whatever, dudes. It's fine. Now, if you have more money, you could just hire a lord right here, like later on or in the mid-game. You could hire a lord, then just hire a bunch of Nurglings right there, and then you could make a Plague Cultist and throw the Plague Cultist into their boat. So they're like debuffed, and you could buff your own army with like a 20% physical resist. And it just is really, really hard to deal with you. It's really hard to take towns off of Nurgle if they know what they're doing.
You what?
Ooh, look at this. That's cute. He got the little watch room early on. I think we still beat him.
I have no time for this.
That's 9 units.
I am a
We don't have, like,
not so
really big
smith.
upgrades yet. How many quarrelers do they have? That's the 2, 3,
Stop that.
like 4 quarrelers. These don't really matter. Because they will focus fire Kugath, and I don't have replenishment magic yet.
The perfect plague is within reach.
We could attack them.
Blue Master. Not likely.
So like we could just siege them if we want to, but or we could double back and try to deal with these guys. But I think we need to like deal with them while we can. On the flip side, we could just knock out these ogres and then run back south if we're scared of it. Yeah, the armor piercing damage doesn't matter. Obviously, we have no armor.
Someone fetch me a
I'm pretty far away from the healing. I'm gonna need like 4 or 5 more levels.
I miss my lab. My special needs.
I mean, we can do this. If we get in big trouble, we can get extra replenishment off of that. The only thing I'm worried about is Kugath. I think everyone else is going to be able to just dominate him. Alright, let's just fight him. Whatever. If we lose this army, like, we can probably rebuild fairly easily. And we'll probably have to kick this off next episode. Oh, they have a catapult. That's not great for us, but not the end of the world. Oh, okay, so they got 5, 6, 7 quarrelers. That's a bit more than I thought. And they have a grenader. He only has 1 set of grenades, though. Probably still be okay, though. Okay, so we're gonna encircle.
Make them rot.
Oh, I should have attacked.
You what?
Well, we probably do want to sack this. This is a tier 2, and we do kind of need the money. So yeah, we probably will sack and then occupy with our other guy. Okay. And we'll get this at the start of the next episode, so... Anyways, thank you very much for tuning in. As always, I appreciate it. Hopefully that was spicy and interesting for you. Hopefully, if that was nothing else, can convince you of the power of Nurgle. We'll see if we can defend our port as well. I don't remember what kind of map it is. Like I said, that one map is specifically really strong. But with those kinds of towers, we can probably do pretty well in other towns as well. But anyways, that's it. Have a good day. Be sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.